both and welcome to another Shed Sessions Christmas. And today we're doing mince pies. So this is a mince pie recipe that I brought back or put together from my days in Switzerland. So it's using a sablé paste, which is like a very fine shortbread. I'm going to make one for you. I've made one here, which you need to do and get that at sort of room temperature for the base of the pie. And then for the piped sablé, the piped shortbread on the top, we're going to make a mix now, okay? And we need 185 grams of unsalted butter. We've got 250 grams of flour. We've got 60 grams of sugar, and we've got half an egg. So, without further ado, if we cream, don't get the flour, cream the butter and the sugar together. And then we'll pop the egg in on side. Now, you need to get this really, really light and fluffy. Okay, so, and you need to keep it warm. So this pastry has to be kept warm. So what I do, if you've got an auger or an oven that gives you a little bit of warmth, then we're going to put it in a bag and we'll show you and keep it nice and warm, particularly if it's December. Right, so here we go. And we need to beat the flour, we need to beat the butter and sugar until it's white and fluffy. And just pop the egg in. Okay. Right, we're going to add our flour in now. Okay. And when you start the mixing process now, just really gently, because you've got to start to work that flour in. Otherwise, as my famous friend did, who's a biochemist, it came all over him. And he looked like Christmas in an interesting sort of way. So gently now increase the speed until you get the pastry to come together. And it's just coming together now. You don't want to overwork it, because if you overwork it, you'll toughen the pastry, and that's the last thing you want to do when you're making a sablé pastry. Okay, so we're going to mix that final little bit together. So that everything's really well incorporated. So, and really the only way to do it is to get your hands in there. Okay. Okay. And we pop the pastry in there for a moment. There we go. Okay, and then let's get this pastry all together. And I can massage it when I've got it in the bag. I've got a star-shaped nozzle on the end. There we go. Every bit matters. And you can see I can just massage that until we're ready. Okay, and then we'll keep that until we've rolled out our pastry. So we'll pop that over there and pop our mincemeat there. And we need our pastry now. So we can cut it in half and just work pastry there, and a little bit of flour. Again, use minimum amount of flour as you can. And just roll your pastry. It's a very delicate pastry, as I said, so just gently roll your pastry out. And this we made yesterday. Okay, so we're looking at about 2 mil thick. Right. Okay, so we can cut and pop those into our tart form like so, and you just adjust in there, so there we go. Because it is delicate. You've just got to carefully massage it in. Okay, so that's the tart that's all in. We can pop our excess pastry over there, and then move on now to filling our little mince pie forms. I'm gonna have to try and just get those way down like so. It's of course very sticky. My wife's mincemeat, gosh, it's so yummy. You don't want to put too much in. If you put too much in, again, you can be in danger of it pouring out. Just get that in there. And this is, as I mentioned earlier, this is my wife's mincemeat, and she makes a great mincemeat. You can make that as early as you want in the year. So, and it's also better if you make it the year before. You know, like Christmas puddings, they sort of capture flavour through the seasons. Okay, so that's the last one. So that recipe will be online, as well as the sablé recipe, or the shortbread recipe here. So now what we have to do is get your piping bag, and I just go halfway, the mix you've got in, about halfway down, and then just pipe like so. Okay, and you get like I suppose it's like a Viennese swirl, isn't it? So you drop it, and you see, just so, almost like drop it in. Just check all your mince pies. They're all nice and right. Yep. Okay. Okay, and they're ready to go in the oven on 170 for 20 minutes. Okay, there we go. And we'll see you when they're ready. Okay, that's our 20 minutes now. Let's have a look at our mince pies. And there they are. So we can get our mince pies out now and just let them rest. Now you need to let them rest for about 20 minutes before you get them out, at least 10. Okay, so we'll be back in a more. There we go, there's our mince pies. They are really delicate, they're still lovely and warm. I'll just squeeze those on, and then that famous dusty, dust everything with icing sugar. There you go. So there's your Swiss stroke Northcote mince pies to finish off your Christmas day. Enjoy. Hi, I'm Nigel Howarth. If you like what you've just seen, then subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on social media. Enjoy.